if someone's there.
Hi. Lynn, oh my God! Oh my God!
Happy birthday.
Who is it?
I thought she's never going to come to Kansas City, so I just better go see her.
I'm in shock! Oh my
You
God!
haven't gotten any taller.
Oh my God! When did all this happen?
I thought she's never going to come to Kansas City.
Who's our
So I just
door? How did you just...
packaging.
Hello? Oh my God! What, Lynn? What are you doing here? Oh my God! What are you doing here?
My sister was coming. I'm visiting my sister. No, and she was doing business in St. Augustine. Then I called Haddon and I said, "Can I come see Shelley?" And why didn't you call me so we could have coordinated, Lynn? Oh my God! Happy birthday! Oh,
Oh my God!
you did not tell me that Lynn was here. Oh my God! Can you believe? Oh, honey. Oh, look.
So you didn't know Lynn was going to...
No, I did not until I saw her. I'm going, what?
What is going
Because I'm
on?
like, no, I mean, if you would have
I've been crying all morning.
I mean,
so.
if you would have been here, I would have,
Oh my God! Mark, I do
Yeah, I
remember.
mean, I didn't like his, he was a little sarcastic and rigid.
Anyway.
So that's why.
This is an example of a camp project where you might have 10 or 14 kids.
That's
And
like
you know what this is?
Picasso.
This is this is called a 30-second. Oh no, not, that's
Is
a
that
package.
Jim Bland?
That's Lynn's package probably.
I don't know.
Suzanne,
Go see who it
is
is.
it birthday package?
Yeah.
And you said, well, they.
Yeah, I was hoping it would.
She said her package was
look at
supposed to
this
come today.
bird.
Oh my God!
Happy birthday!
Oh my God, you guys! This is just, I am now feeling so overwhelmed. I'm laughing at myself and go, don't tell me that's another person because I just, do you all know Martha? My sister, my younger sister Martha, her husband Larry, this is Eileen. Hey, what am I supposed to do now? I didn't say anything about, no.
Who could that be?
Huh, that's weird.
Who could that be?
Maybe it's Lynn's package finally.
Oh, I bet it is.
I bet it's Lynn's package. That's what it is, I bet.
Oh my God! I can't believe this! This is like...
What are you all doing? I thought you weren't doing anything for your birthday.
I'm doing a thing! Oh my gosh, this is just too... I am just too...
Martha and Larry, hi!
Are you friends of Shelley's?
Okay!
My name's Eileen.
My friend Eileen from Kansas City.
I'm Susan. And this
Susan,
is
my
husband,
older
Larry.
sister, and her Larry.
Oh, Larry, good to see you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Larry.
Too.
That's
Hi.
Larry. That's Larry too.
They wanted to see some of the kids' projects. I went, oh, I just happened to have some in my car because the art show was on Friday. And so they were still in my car waiting to go back to school. What's wrong? What?
Oh, I thought I saw somebody.
Oh, that looks like... Who's sitting in
Who
that?
is that?
Oh,
It's weird.
you have people, well, I know we had a naked man on our deck one time.
Oh my God! I'm thinking, who's out there rocking in the chairs? Oh my God!
Happy birthday.
What a weird coincidence! You guys are here too.
We were in the neighborhood.
That's so wacky. All these people just randomly showed up.
happened? I'm just... For a minute I thought Larry or somebody had gone out there. I thought, who the heck is rocking in the chair? And I'm going, what? I don't believe this. I'm just...
Like Homer.
So who all knew what? I'm just... Right now I'm so confused here and I'm thinking, who is on the porch. And I thought at one point somebody walked out there, but then I saw a scarf and I went, no, nobody wasn't wearing. And I couldn't tell until I got all the way out there because they were facing that direction. Who told them to do that?
It was Susan's idea.
Anyway.
They said to come to the back. They suggested it.
So Eileen rode with you from Orlando?
Yeah.
Well, family people, that I am not one of you. I just appreciate you having
one
me.
of us.
I appreciate you having me, and Shelley will probably act out Susie Snowflake later, but. So when we worked at the treatment center, she had many personas. Susie Snowflake was one of them, where she pranced around in a little outfit, and I made you a little crown in honor. So I have snowballs, and then I have rocks and leaves because you like the outdoors. And then I put, this used to be your long hair.
Oh my
So
gosh,
that's
I'm
your
so
birthday
honored.
crown.
I probably actually have my Susie Snowflake mask.
Yeah, well, it's,
How do I look?
You don't wear that. That's not
Yeah.
a good look.
you would
I think a scarf would set it off.
So, that's it really, that's my presentation.
I'm honored, and I'm feeling very Susie Snowflake.
Anytime.
Okay. It could be a work of art, paper mache, or clay. Shelley will give up her weekend or a night of sleep to save the day. No parent would ever be allowed not to be wowed by the creativity of their progeny. Nieces, nephews, foster kids of any kind could not have a birthday without knowing they were on her mind. Bags of groceries, a bicycle, and once a hot water heater. At the holidays, families of her charges were always happy to greet her. Never a thought about her own time, gifts for all, and for Courtney's mom, a bottle of wine. Peter was going nowhere, wasting his year, until the report cards came home and Shelley got in his ear. Turned him around, and soon he found Zachary's soccer team following him around.
Peter was our exchange student from Macedonia.
Then there was Timur, who didn't know his own age. A cadet lost in space who needed a sage. He came around, and eventually he found a friend and confidant in Shelley who was quite profound. So let's lift our glasses in toast to Shelley, who has done more than most. Her persistence and commitment has set a pace that no one would dispute, has made the world a better place.
Here, here.
Who's reading that?
Okay, this was one's from Evelyn Michaela. Michaela was the critical writer here.
Yeah, she's the editor.
She was the editor. And Zach.
17-month-old.
Always taking.
This is from Evelyn?
Evelyn, Michaela, and Zach. Okay. Always
I'll do
taking.
this entire list.
Right. I'm gonna read it now. Always taking the time for others, creating a thoughtful song or picture. She is the queen among mothers, and she makes our days so much richer. Now this part's for me.
This is you?
This part's me.
Okay, okay.
Okay. A mama since Jan 84, and in Feb 86, one time more. Her style was patient and fair, and her actions reflected her care. A model of empathy and independence, she practiced these tenets with reverence. She coached us in resolving our battles, and I admit, once or twice we did tattle, and in all of our sibling torments, when our behavior was anything but heaven sent, she was just cool and calm with us present, and then we'd hear down the hall her poor laments, which I will tell you what they were when I'm not on camera. But she never gave up on us, that's so true, and in time our relationship surely grew. She's mastered the art of unpacking, 4 or is it 5 move-ins and no slacking. She tackles each box without resting, though her patience I'm sure it is testing. I wish we had only $1 for every moment at IKEA we've squandered. Not counting that one time in Florence, which was only an attempt to unbore us. And then this part's from Erin, so I'll read hers. I knew from our first fossil hunt that we were in-laws meant to be. Her joy and excitement over one brachiopod, a mutual love of nature, future adventures I did see. That's from Erin. Where's Nathan? Oh, I can read. Chris, you want me to read yours?
Yeah.
Okay. This is from Chris, Amy, Austin, and Nathan. Shelley is great. Shelley is kind, with ease of heart and brilliance of mind. Shelley is bright. Shelley is wise. The wisdom in her advice cannot be disguised. That's the truth. Shelley is open. Shelley is free. We are lucky to be here as she turns 70. The Kellys are here to say without strife, we are so thankful she is in our life. I think this part's someone else's.
Susan.
Susan, I think you're next, woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know where it stops though.
I think when it says your name, that's the end of your
that's-
section.
okay.
Yeah.
I am not a poet, you are. Woman of the world, quite literally. She's traveled the States, Africa, Argentina, Greece, Italy. England as a telephone bill collector, Israel as a citrus selector. Everywhere taking photos so committedly. Pictures abound on her kitchen walls and computer screens of friends and family and traveled scenes. No one's left out, there's never a pout, just photos boosting everyone's self-esteem. Often, Shelley stays up all night to make every little thing just right, matting student art to look its best, or making beds for an upcoming guest. Whatever the case, Shelley does it happily. I know it didn't. More youthful memories coming back of our sister as she was up all night making school-time posters, using markers of many stinky colors that reek as Shelley makes those markers. There were times I thought I'd like to roast her. Shelley brings joy and confidence to others. If you're in isolation in the hospital, she'll decorate your room with inspirational posters and teach you that anyone can draw. Halloween, birthdays, anniversaries, and more require Shelley's attention for sure. If you've met her, you're included in her growing list of do-goods. With all the packages she sends, she needs a post office next door.
We all know she was just snorting markers.
Who do I give this to?
I don't know, read who's the next name.
I come next. I'll take it.
Oh,
Let me just,
here, Martha. I'll turn it to you.
yeah, I just want to get it to Mark next.
I'll turn it. Yeah, I got it.
You want me to read next?
Yes, you're next.
Okay. Why do we love Shelley? Let us count some ways in 4 lines. First, there are the long phone calls with discussions of our children's emotional well-being. And stories told with enough digressions to impress even a Levine. And which occasionally even come back around to the original point of the tale. Then, when actually face to face, there is the look. That reverse Mona Lisa, seldom used, but when it is, one can't decide if it is more of a look of pity and contempt for the subject, or of the long suffering of the bestower, born of the effort to withhold some better not said remark. And never can we forget the Shelley belly laugh. It will leave you physically drained and you may never know what the joke was, but it will also leave a grin on your face for the rest of the day. How do we love you? By wishing you a happy 70th. Wow, birthday. May all your days be filled with long stories and belly laughs.
Oh, that's great. These are wonderful.
You realize you got some teaching to do.
Trying not to get teary.
It's your birthday, so it's time to celebrate you with a special rhyme. With verses as varied as your interests, you make poetry look easy. It isn't, as this attests. From your beginning, you've been on the go, never enough time to reap all that you sow. Pushing your limits, not one to sit down. When Mom got to the hospital, you were ready to crown. A blue-eyed tot just like her papa, with creative skills no one can top her. She may be a middle child, but no one could call her mild. Shelley's first baking is an oft-told joke. When making muffins, the oven filled with smoke. Mom came running to turn on the fan. Shelley had greased the bottom of the fan. Focused on other tasks at hand, Shelley waited a while to start to drive the land. Took her time with applying to college. Pushed to the last minute became her religion. That's supposed to rhyme with college.
Close enough.
I share many interests with my big sis, and while I'm teasing, I mean no diss. May we enjoy many more special occasions. I'm so proud that we are relations.
If I may be allowed to speak, Shelley is quite unique. She's always had a great big heart, which she expresses in her art. Her childhood was filled with gloom because she had to share her bedroom. But her mornings were never boring, enlivened by the shouts of top of the morning. Her mom would join them, never fight them. She spent her time as guardian ad litem. Later, just for the record, Shelley graduated from Eckerd. Try to find something that rhymes with Presbyterian. While there, she established a strong pattern. She always spent her time with Haddon. Now I know this poem is lost because the last rhyme was so badly forced. Haddon. To Zach and Emmy, she is mother. They never would choose another. Leaving visits to St. Pete, they never got far, with Haddon waiting in the car. For their departure, there was always a fixture. Shelley had to take one last picture. Technology makes Shelley become a wreck, so she sends Zach to Georgia Tech. Leaving Emmy was out of the question, so she sent her off to Northwestern. Their leaving home was hard, she said, but she's thrilled they're happily wed. Now instead of instead of sitting around on her fanny, she's become an active granny. Martha and I still clock each call to find it the longest one of all. We also work hard to try to count the times she says goodbye. Like junkies jonesing for a fix, we patiently wait her holiday mix. We're so glad she provides it, but we have trouble trying to divide it. So now I've said my few words. I hope this poem isn't for the birds, except maybe the cockatoos or Tarako.
And there's actually a special poem.
Good. Oh, is that the end?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're good.
that was great.
Well,
Larry.
yeah.
There's one that was written by Dorothy with a bit of help. Could you read that one too, Larry?
All right. I always had a query in, would Shelley become Presbyterian? But that was never part of her game. She wouldn't even change her name. 20 years and a ring, she would never change a single thing. But I know I really won because she always loved my son. I realize I'm the one who finally had to think twice. Shelley won me over with her grace and being so nice. Please know, like God above you, I will always truly love you.
Did you write that?
No.
Well, in spirit.
You helped her a little.
Bill,
That's
Lisa,
so great.
Oh, here.
Oh, Lisa's got
Ours
it.
is very
you got it? Okay, go.
That's so cute.
For years, we've shared birthdays in all kinds of weather. In restaurants or at home, we're growing old together. And your gifts for us always make us brag. At least 20 tissue paper wrapped gifts in a tiny little bag.
Lisa, that's so good.
Oh, that's so great. Oh my God. Oh, that's great.
No, we don't.
Which one, Nancy?
song of gardening starts at the top?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is from my sister Nancy. Sing a song of gardening better than a card, 4 and 20 or more plants covering her yard. When the plants need watering, her birds begin to sing. Takes her endless hours, but they still flap their wings. Shelley loves all her plants, they even take over the house. Haddon just grins and bears it, staying quiet as a mouse. And one of the things we love about her, also her arts and crafts, to name a few, Shelley, happy new decade. In our family, you're our favorite Jew.
Oh my God, that's so good.
I think we have Harrison somewhere.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, he's in there somewhere.
Yes, he sent one. Okay, so this one is from Eric and Dimitri. I'll read this one, Larry, you can read Hannah's.
Sure. I guess
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
So you can pass that one to.
I'm just overwhelmed that you guys did this.
All right. This is from Erica and Dimitri. Shelley's radiance is plain to see with artful clothes and jewels. Her style says, I'm creative and ready to sculpt or paint with tools. Her chili recipe is the best, full of all the yummiest things. With cheese melted on it, it's perfectly dressed, the joy of food and family it brings.
Oh, that's sweet. Seriously.
Larry's got it from here.
Shelley is quite a night owl. She has cockatoos but doesn't keep fowl. When hurricanes come, she hesitates to run, instead stays with her birds while they hug. Shelley's broccoli salad's a treat, the raisins a perfect sweet. Tiny bits served with care, on fiesta ware, choosing the colors of feet. Is this someone? Oh, no, that's Harrison. Okay.
Shelley, this one's from Harrison, which I just read. Shelley is one of those souls you don't meet every day. If you ask her for a favor, she'll do it without a pout. Many love her for her spirit, art, and mind, or for being the family member who pooped hiking up Lookout. Looking up the Lookout.
Remember?
I want to hear this.
Bill remembers.
Time out.
Okay, I'm confused.
Hiking up Lookout. Mountain.
Yes, you did. Remember
Years
we,
ago.
Bill remembers.
We went to the hot dog place for lunch and then we hiked up Lookout.
I do remember going out up Lookout. I do remember
He was
that.
probably following behind you.
I don't remember ever having to go to the bathroom.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Move on. Moving on.
This is from Hillary. There's no denying she's got style. No matter what, she'll go the extra mile. There's no denying she's got talent. She paints the world with a varied palette. Be it with art, bird, fish, or plant. Happy birthday to a special aunt.
That's so cute.
She's a good rhymer, isn't she?
She's good. They're all good rhymers.
Shelley, this is for you, and just as a special bonus, and we have a whole nother page.
This is so great.
Here's a whole nother page of topics we could have included, but we didn't.
Read them off.
Oh my gosh.
I underlined
were
the ones
ideas?
we'd included, but Susie said, and here's some more ideas.
So these are like the outtakes.
Well, or things, sees the
She can
world
write
with
it.
artsy eyes, makes the world more beautiful in any way she can. Nurturer, caring, loving, dedicated, determined. Wow, this is lovely. Hardworking, meets challenges, always up for a challenge. Decorating Emmy's homes. Getting to California to help when Michaela arrived. Mentors many kids and their families through years, even after they finish school. Chris Kelly. Chris. Exchange students Timur and Peter. You forgot those Taiwanese, the girls from Thailand. Hurricane
They were here
trip.
for like 5 minutes.
Van burned with student artwork inside. Devastation. Oh, God. 3 to 5 a.m. bedtimes. Yeah. Long phone calls, concert tickets, date nights with her husband. Didn't take Alan as her last name. Not a techie, but she wrote a book regarding kids' self-understanding. Quite a potter. Has a kiln in her garage. painted a farm scene mural on every wall and the ceiling of Benjamin's bedroom. I do remember that. Shares her how-to art knowledge, papier-mâché instructions over the phone, writes special poems for special occasions, Uncle Josh's 100th birthday, Susan's 70th, Bill's 60th, etc. Big recycler, not wasteful. Moss in the bird cages, old bird eggs, and wild bird nests decorate her home. Empty toilet paper rolls sit in a basket beside her toilet. They're waiting for a project, of course. An old rusty Lysol can. It wasn't empty yet.
So she didn't throw it away.
Nature is important to her. Loves to grow things. A veggie garden, secret garden, bromeliad collection, 3 rain gauges. Loves her macaws and turacos. Buddy was raised by hand. Friday, who she still cared for long distance even after many years. Fish she protects from snakes and owls. Kiki the cat, Tessie the dog, and more. Nature evident inside the house. Plants, feathers, leather, etc. Wooden bowls and cooking utensils. Many baskets made of nature's gifts. Special foods that she makes best. Broccoli salad, turkey chili, salmon salads. She now lives in a gated community which protects the jewel that she's become.
Aw.
Oh, lovely. Who wrote those down?
Susan.
Oh, Susan.
That's all good. Susan. And I tried to finish it.
That's lovely.
Goodness.
So will you hit those lights back there? Matt, would you hit those lights right there? One more thing. We wanted to make sure you really got the message.
Which message is that?
A message.
Oh, whoa, Nellie, say, pray, Telly, it's birthday time for my friend Shelley. So open your gifts, don't delay, eat some cake along the way. We send our love, a big hug too. Happy birthday, Shelley. Here's to you. Happy birthday. Blow out the candles.
Hi, Shelley. It's Amy, cousin Amy, your 71-year-old cousin, calling from Cambridge. I'm hoping you're enjoying your birthday down there where it's warm, and I want you to know that I miss you and I wish you lived closer, but I also want to tell you how glad I am that you did visit us in Martha's Vineyard, probably a little less than 10 years ago. It was a long time, but it really meant a lot to me. So I do hope that I see you and the rest of the family sometime within the next 10 years. Be well, be happy. I love you. I love all of you cousins who might be listening. Bye.
That will say, okay, we're on, so.
No, just say individually happy birthday, Shelley. You're great, terrific. I'm so surprised that you're 70.
I'm Mike Citronbaum. Happy birthday.
Teresa Citronbaum. Happy birthday, Shelley.
Barb Citronbaum. Happy birthday, Shelley.
Jake Citronbaum. Happy birthday, Shelley.
Rebecca Citronbaum Perkins. Happy birthday, Shelley.
Dan Citronbaum. Happy birthday, Shelley.
Shane Citronbaum, the best one. Happy birthday, Shelley.
And go Eagles!
All right, one more time.
Oh no!
Go Eagles! All righty.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi, Shelley.
Hi, Shelley.
Happy birthday from your cousin Chuck.
And the other Shelley in the family.
Just want to remind you, getting old is not so terrible when you consider the alternative. By the way, anybody else who's watching this, hi to all of you as well. Talk to you later.
Happy birthday.
Once again, happy birthday.
Surprise!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, Shell, we're sending our best wishes from California. Have a great day. We love ya.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Shelley. We met 57 years ago when I moved to Florida and joined your 8th grade class at Madeira Beach Junior High School. A quick and telling memory. When we were running for offices in our student government, you made a poster that said, "Sample Whitman," with a picture of a Whitman chocolate box on it. So here we are many years later, where many people have sampled Whitman. Your caring, kindness, and goodness. Happy birthday, and here's to many more years of people knowing and loving you just the way you are. Happy birthday, Shelley.
Happy birthday, Shelley. Number 70. It'll be a good year, I'm sure. And as my shirt says, have a really nice day. I love you.
Hi there, just popping in to say happy birthday!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Happy birthday to you. They're the only ones that really
So everybody, take a big breath, blow them out,
and have a happy day.
To Shelley on her birthday. There are so many things I could mention here as memories from the last 64 years that I've shared with you. But since I'm your little sister, I just wanted to mention how it's been so much fun to follow you around. From following you to piano class, to art lessons when Dad got confused and thought I was supposed to go too, to doing the play at FPC, to our trip in Africa. And even our kids, my two followed your two. So it's been a wonderful journey so far, and I look forward to the rest of it. And I just want to thank you for being such a wonderful role model and taking such care in everything you do and caring so much about others. I love you. Happy birthday.
Shelley, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Happy birthday to you. Welcome to the 70s generation. Have a great time at your party, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Hey, Shelley, this is your friend Lynn. I'm in the Tucson mountains hiking today, and I made it to the top. The mountain that you see behind me is where I came down from, and I'm going to be on my way home. But anyway, I thought this would be a good place to wish you a very happy birthday. I'm going to say you're 35 because that's where I stopped. I'm also going to say that easily you're one of my dearest and longtime friends. You're the ones that know everything, and I don't know, I really am feeling emotional about not being with you on this really special birthday. So just know that you are one of the best, if not the best, clinician I've ever worked with. You have the gracious, compassionate heart and soul like nobody I've ever met. And you know I love you. We share a lot of memories. Camp, Susie Snowflake, talent shows, our dearest Leslie, Club Dead. So, you know, I like to think that you and we've had some of the highlights in our life, and I wish I was with you. And I mean it, Kansas City, spring or fall, I'll be there. All right, I love you. Happy birthday. Bye.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Happy birthday to you. Chris chickened out and he said,
That's great. Oh, Eileen. You know it? Eileen and Linda are both here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Shelley.
Hi, Shelley. Happy 70th birthday. I'm sorry that I can't be there, but I know that you're going to spend it in the company of friends and family. And I wish you the best. Can't wait to see you. Love you lots.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Shelley, we're not in fine voice today, but we both have colds. But happy 70th birthday, and many more. Bye.
Oh, that was so sweet. That was great. So lovely.
Happy birthday, Shelley. We love you. Okay, have a great day. Bye. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mom. Happy birthday to you.
I love it. Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Shelley. Thanks for always being great and creative and an inspiration for us all. Looking forward to celebrating with you. Have a great 70th birthday.
Hi, Shelley.
Christy.
Well, I'm so excited to be wishing you a happy birthday. My gift to you is I'm not going to sing, but I just want to thank you for the friendship that started way back in 1956 or 57. I was between you and Susan, and I was in the 5th grade, and I don't know if you realize this, but we only lived across the street from you for 8 or 9 months, and yet it just seems like this huge part of my childhood. So I have so many memories from then. I loved being in your family. I loved your Mark and Martha and your parents. I loved learning things about Jewish traditions, and I loved seeing your parents in this loving, respectful relationship, which was something I never really saw in my family. So thank you for all of those wonderful memories, and welcome to the 70s. It's really not that bad.
Hey, Shelley, it's Larry. I'm in the tin suit.
Larry.
The one you gave me. Any chance you could come over here and help me get out of this thing? Happy birthday, Shelley.
That's great.
Happy birthday from sunny Kenya. Hope you have a great one, Shelley.
Happy birthday, dear Shelley.
Oh my God, I'm in shock.
Happy birthday. All the best wishes to you, Shelley, and your family. Bye.
Oh, that was so
Happy birthday,
Shelley. We love you. Chase.
We love you. Here, go keep the bird. Okay. Keep bird. You remember, can you say feed? Buddy again. Right out. Buddy out. Happy birthday. We love you. Bye.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Shelley. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Happy birthday to you.
bravo.
Hey, it's Naomi, and I'm calling to wish your dear mom, Shelley, a happy, happy, happy 70th birthday. I wish I could be there with you, all of you. I can just feel the juices from here, but I just need to stay put right now and want you to know that I'm thinking about all of you being all together at this wonderful celebration. Bravo! Keep up the great work, and I hope to see you soon and gather with all of you, or at least some of you in different parts of the country during the coming year. My love to all of you. Mwah. Have a wonderful celebration. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi Shelley, happy birthday. We cannot believe you're 70 and welcome to the club, but Annie of course is still a mere child.
Woo! We were going to start off singing Happy Birthday, and we decided that we might spoil the birthday if we did that. But anyway, Shelley, we're thinking of you, and lots of happy memories that go back such a long way. Right back to that first time when I was homeless and you said, why didn't you come and live with Sandy and I in Hampstead? And since then, there's been a lot of history. Anyway, we're thinking of you and looking forward to catching up with you soon. Hope you have a really, really great day. And let's make 2018 maybe a year we get together again. Very happy birthday from us both.
Bye. Big kiss.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you soon.
Happy birthday, Shelley! Mom! You are so awesome! We love you! Love you, Mom. Love you. Happy birthday.
That's great.
1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Happy birthday to you.
And many more.
Happy birthday, Shelley.
I remember when you said, I'll scratch your back if you'll scratch mine. And then you fell asleep because I scratched yours first.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Shelley. I wish you to always be healthy. I wish you a lot of happiness and joy. I think you're an amazing person, and I'm very happy to know you.
Thank you for being in our lives. We love you.
Have a wonderful day.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shelley. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! And many more. Happy 70th. That's so sweet.
Happy birthday, Shelley Belly. We are not going to sing happy birthday because, as you'll notice, Sharon has a pretty bad cold and I'm just getting over one. So if we cough or sneeze during this, we apologize.
Yeah, I just want to tell you that I hope you have a really nice day on your birthday and can enjoy all your family that day.
70? You're going to be 70? Oh yeah, I'm going to be 70 too. 70 also. But I'm going to put this in perspective for you. If you combine the years that Sharon and I have both known you, it's about 90 years. So 70's not too bad. So I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. And, you know, we can't go into the memories here. We don't have enough time. But just be glad that we can remember the good memories.
Happy birthday, Shelley. I'm so glad that all of your family, except for Zachary, who couldn't make it, but he tried hard to make it, and many of your friends have gone to such great lengths to come and spend this weekend with you. It's been a great time to see old friends and to realize how many people traveled a long way and put a lot of effort in to coming to be here with you today to celebrate your 70th birthday. And a special thanks to Emery, Susan, and Martha, who were big helpers in making this whole thing work. Happy birthday.
So we hope February 6th is a great day for you. And we will close by saying, Happy birthday, Shelley Belly. Bye.
Oh my God. My dad's 70th. What do you mean performance on
You
stage?
got up on stage and danced, you had your little outfit on.
Was that my mom's 75th or dad's 90th?
It was your dad's 70th birthday.
Okay. That could be.
So,
Anyway, but
I
I
asked-
didn't think we did one for his 70th.
Anyway.
I thought it was mom's 70th.
Anyway, that's the way I remember the story. But anyway, I asked him, what about how you feel about being 70? And he said, you know, the 20s, when I was in my 20s, that was really just a great decade. I just had all sorts of energy and could feel like I could get anything done. That was just a really special time. And then the 30s came along. And when I was in my 30s, that was the best decade. Because I was confident, I was accomplishing a lot of things, a lot of things were going great. And he said, then I got into my 40s. And he said, 40s were fantastic. I had a lot of confidence. I accomplished a lot of things. It was just, nothing was better than my 40s. Then I got to be 50. He said, well, I got to be 50. I had all this satisfaction because the kids were growing up, and families were doing great, and children with grandchildren were coming, and 50 is just nothing better. Then I got to be 60. And so when I was 60, I had this whole new perspective. I really felt like I'd become a lot wiser, and things were just really at peace with the world. So he said, I'm really looking forward to being 70.
That was Dad. Yeah?
I remember that very well.
He's that way about everything. Well, I don't feel what?
Happy birthday.
I don't feel bad about turning 70. I just can't believe I'm 70. Because of that picture you have as a child of what 70 is or isn't. And so that part just is like, am I really 70? Because I really don't feel any different than when I was 40 or 50 or something. I mean, there are days I feel a little different. A little bit more tired. But this was just so wonderful. I wish my mom and dad were here. They are. They're here. But I'm glad that it was dim in here. I was getting so teary throughout that whole video thing. It was like, oh my gosh. Thank you all. They're all wonderful. I'm going to watch this so many times and enjoy it over and over and over again. And I don't know what to say other than how much it means to me and how much I appreciate the poems and all of you coming and this beautiful video and all the work that went into it. And whew, what a few days.
What a weekend.
It has been an amazing week. I mean, it all started when Eddie showed up and I went, wow, what a great birthday. Emmy's here. And then it just kept evolving and getting better each time. And thank you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Pretty special, I have to say. You guys are all.
Well, wait, who's going to show up next?
Oh, wow.